Hello everyone, Happy New Year! It is crazy that 2021 has passed and now it's 2022. Time just flies, especially last year. It feels like I haven't really done much, but then it just flied, even compared to some other years. Well, I decided in the beginning of last year that I'll be filming 1 second of every day and then putting it together at the end of the year to do kind of like a review of my year. And I thought it'd be quite nice idea as like a visual diary to see, small moments of my life. So now we are looking at February. So in February, I traveled to Korea for 1.5 months. I was fortunate enough to be able to work from home from Korea. I had to quarantine for the first 2 weeks. And once the quarantine was over, I was able to be with my family and friends and just have a lot of good food. And then it was already time to come back to Germany. And then it was spring and the weather kind of started to get better. So I really appreciated that and started to spend more time outside, just being with friends and being in the nature, having good food, having a good time with my friends. And I think it was a year, well, last year was for me a year where I started to really cherish small moments of life. So for example, if I had an opportunity to just hang out with friends, I will do that. I'll think of just focusing on small moments and the presence. Not sure if I make sense, but so just being a lot outside and just trying to enjoy life, enjoy what we have, good weather, being in the nature, being with good people and having good food together with good people, for example. So yeah, that was the main thing, and not much really happened. It was really a cycle of working because I work from home, just doing home office, and then taking a walk, going out, drawing, being with friends, cooking, baking, working out, as in training from home, drawing, and repeat. One thing that I'm proud of myself is that I've been more frequently working out and doing sports. This is something that I'm not so used to, so it was the first year in my life that I started to take my health and well-being more seriously. And I am very glad that I tried to keep up with it, although by the end of the year I was a bit more lazy. And then, well, in summertime, actually, I was we traveled to Denmark for a week, where we stayed in the countryside away from everyone. It was really nice trip. It was very calming. And as for drawing, I have been drawing a bit less and less, just because I thought I don't have to push myself to create constantly. So I only drew and created new content for the YouTube or for Instagram or for myself only when I wanted to. And I think that's good way of keeping myself a little bit more how do you say, so not being so tired of creating constantly. And then in autumn I traveled. I had 2 weekend trips, and I feel very lucky that I could go away for a bit because, well, the pandemic was a little bit better by that time. So I went to Paris for a weekend and also to Poland with some girlfriends, and that was really, really, really nice. Just walking around a lot and just being in a new place, being in a new surrounding, that is something new, and that was really, really nice. And then in October, I was mainly just really busy with work and occupied with that, a little bit stressed as well. And also, it didn't really help that the weather started to get gloomier. But then at the same time, it was soon Christmas time, and I love Christmas time. I really like the atmosphere and just the vibe of being cozy at home, having glühwein and baking some cookies. That was nice. And then it was soon December. I continued a little bit with German courses and trying to improve my language skills. And yeah, overall, it was just a calm and happy year, and I hope that the next year will be just as good and calming and more focusing on my well-being, enjoying little moments of my life and cherishing the time that I have with my friends and boyfriend and family. I came to appreciate even more the people that I have around me, and I'm very thankful to have those people in my life. And yeah, that was my 2021. Bye.